No. It's so far up there. So I decided to get this game. It's called Fever Meme, and it kind of looked like Superliminal and like the Stanley Parable. And those games are pretty tight. I really enjoy those. They're kind of like an experience more than a game. And those are really fun. I really like those. They're kind of thought-provoking in a weird way. And Fever Meme seemed like that, but for like Twitch streamer rage bait, which was an interesting combination. And I figured I would try it out. What unfolded is like kind of bizarre, strange, slightly undercooked, but it's good. It's kind of a gem. It's $5, you know. Can't go wrong with $5. Now, I do think the game is kind of neat, but it did break my fucking computer. I had no audio recording. My camera kept fucking up. At one point, I couldn't even open my Windows settings, and that was a little disappointing. Most of the puzzles are not like super in-depth or super hard. It all plays into like your anticipation, like falling through a floor and walking over lava. And it kind of is mostly just like a frustrating platformer with like really awkward jump lengths. And I'm typically pretty good at platformers, but this game is kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. Nailed it. We're good. Okay, just don't touch the spikes. How many times are we gonna do this? What the fuck do I even do here? Honestly. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Fuck. It appears that you suck at platforming. Okay. Thanks, G. Like really badly. Shut the fuck up. Go fuck yourself. There's this neat section that's kind of just a take on a bullet hell. It's kind of fucking hard. God damn it. He also plugs his Twitch at one point for like a full minute, which is pretty fucking based. Go watch twitch.tv/aimbach. So if you like Overwatch gameplay or like game dev shit, go check him out. There's also a lot of just like random seizure inducing shit, like this room where you pick the two colors of its strobes, and if you take too long or get a headache, it just kind of lets you skip it and go to the end. Okay. There's also this car section that basically serves no other purpose than just being kind of random. It's pretty poorly controlled. This is around the time my camera took a shit. Oh my god. Fuck you. Okay, never mind. There's also this tower that's a huge time sink. I mean, it is just absolutely fucking relentless platforming. Like, it's just, dude, it's so much fucking jumping. It's insane. Around here is about as high as I could get, a little over 1,000 feet. It took like 5 minutes to get there. It eventually lets you teleport to the top though, and I found out the tower is like more like 3,000 feet, which means that there's at least like, I don't know, 16 minutes. Eventually you get to this red door that kind of pumps the brakes on your whole puzzle solving operation, and it's got a 4-hour timer, but I just fast forwarded my clock on my PC, and I just kind of big brained that shit. The pseudo finale of the game is kind of cool. You get this room with like little flashing red lights and a bomb to defuse, and the defusal code for the bomb is hidden throughout the game, which typically you wouldn't know until you got to this point. And when the bomb goes off, it kind of bricks your save. But I did the big brain move from the door trick, and I ran the clock back before the bomb went off. Because I wanted to try to find the secret codes. And it totally lets you run the clock back, and you can find a secret little invisible wall, and it takes you to the maps where the codes are located, and each map has like a secret ending where you can solve it a different way and grab the codes. Each code was kind of like a little Easter egg sequence, but the last one you grab is kind of badass. You play like a little rendition of Wolfenstein 3D, but against the spiders that have been killing you the entire game, and a little recreation of the first puzzle, which is kind of neat. After you do that fun little like victory lap around 5 different levels to get the little Easter egg codes, you do another victory lap in an area called the Nexus. You kind of just platform through like a million fucking Steam reviews, and you get to look at a bunch of different features that did or didn't make it into the game, which is kind of cool. It's like a little museum to his own game. And when I say you platform through a million Steam reviews, I mean like, I'm not shitting you, dude. This shit takes like 30 fucking minutes to just jump through and look at random shit and look at Steam reviews. It's kind of insane. I don't understand how he had the time to take all the Steam reviews and make each one a little jumping platform. It's fucking crazy. The dude's insane. There's also a few times where he brings up his girlfriend leaving him and how this game was kind of an escape for him. And eventually he admits that his girlfriend left him for one of his Twitch viewers, which is just a fucking insane thing to admit in the video game you made, and a weird thing to inject into the game. And I feel like if anybody else is going through that and they're looking for this game as like some escapism from like some relationship turmoil, this is probably not the fucking game, because it's like it randomly gets injected in like text throughout mazes, and eventually in the end of the game he talks about it a little bit more through the narration. It was a really weird thing to include into the game, and it kind of pulls you out of it every once in a while, where you're just kind of like, what the fuck was that all about? That's weird. I want to solve puzzles. I don't want to think about fucking my bitch leaving. Goddamn. And yeah, that was probably the strangest thing. All in all, it's a pretty decent game. It's just really simplistic platforming that's just kind of a pain in the ass for the sake of being a pain in the ass. And the puzzles themselves aren't extremely hard, but the way you have to navigate to figure them out, because of how simple the game is, it is kind of unique in that way. But it's not as thought-provoking as something like the Stanley Parable. The pacing of the game is also a little strange. Like, I think I spent maybe an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes playing the game, and then another hour went straight towards doing the levels over again to get the code and running my shit back. Which then, like, broke my settings, and I couldn't fuck with my settings until I restarted my computer. That was a fun little chore for me, just to beat the game the correct way. And then, the little post-credit thing in the Nexus, I think that took like 30 minutes of just straight up platforming, like jumping for 10 minutes at a time to get to one spot, and if you fall, you got to restart the entire area, and that kind of sucked. But yeah, I don't know, the pacing was strange. All in all, I think making you frustrated is the intended purpose of the game. It's kind of like anti-game design in a way. It's like very meta, and what may seem like lazy in some places is kind of intentional. So success. That game's fucking annoying. It's pretty frustrating. Good job. Go watch Aimbot on Twitch. Go watch him make his games. Go watch him fix this one. This one's kind of fucked up. And watch him play Overwatch. And if you're not gonna do that, watch me. My shit sucks a lot more than his, and is like way lower quality. But I've got the spirit.